Hello, AP students. This is Mrs. Politsky, and I have your short answer questions for Chapter 5. Number 1, briefly explain William James's idea of the stream of consciousness. And this is the awareness of both ourselves and the stimulation in our environment. Number 2, what metaphor did Sigmund Freud use for consciousness, and what are the different levels? He used an iceberg, and consciousness is that small part above the waterline. It is the part that we are aware of. Our preconsciousness, or also sometimes known as the non-conscious area, this is located below the surface. It's easily brought into our awareness by focusing. And finally, the unconscious is a large portion that's hidden below the water, and it's at the bottom of our iceberg. This is where our unwanted thoughts and desires are hidden, according to Freud. What is a Freudian slip? This is information that is held in our unconsciousness, but not fully repressed, and it's like saying one thing and meaning your mother. Number 4. This is our theory of the iceberg. You can take a look at that. All right. Number 4, place the stages of the sleep cycle in the correct order from first REM. That is basically stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. And actually, we probably should include probably stage 1 and then REM. That would actually make up for the proper cycle. Number 5, describe the evolutionary explanation for the function of sleep. And part of this is the concept of REM paralysis. Supposedly when we're dreaming, we have an inability at times to move, kind of like we've been paralyzed. And this keeps us away from the things that could harm us, like predators. Number 6, briefly explain Freud's idea of the manifest and latent content of dreams. Manifest content is the actual storyline of the dreams, the stuff that we're aware of, and the latent content is the underlying meaning of the dreams, but it's a lot of the symbolism and things that we're not fully aware of. Number 7, explain why night terrors seem so real. They generally occur in children, and their body is telling them that this is not a dream. So it seems like it's very real. The thing to remember is that a night terror usually happens in about stage 3 sleep. The individual who is suffering from one of these, their eyes may be open, they may be screaming, but when they wake up in the morning, they'll have no recollection that this has occurred. Number 8, briefly explain narcolepsy. Narcolepsy can occur when individuals fall rapidly into deep sleep. Usually it's like a REM sleep attack. It is dangerous for driving, and it's also difficult to predict the onset. Usually it's some kind of excitement that occurs that can set this off. Number 9, hypnosis is an induced state of awareness characterized by deep relaxation and heightened suggestibility. Number 10, how do opiates suppress pain? Opiates are drugs that interact with the endogenous opiate system, and they can suppress pain. Barbiturates and benzodiazepines, this is a category of psychoactive drugs known as depressants, and they're typically used to help people fall asleep or also to help treat people who have certain anxiety disorders. Tolerance, this refers to the condition in which a drug's effectiveness is reduced due to repeated usage. And number 13, briefly explain the difference between physical and psychological dependence on drugs. Physical dependence refers to the process by which the body adjusts to and comes to need a drug for everyday functioning. Psychological dependency is the desire to obtain and use the drug, even though there's no physical dependence. Thank you very much.